Hi YouTube, welcome back to the channel and welcome back to Slay the Princess. We have played this before on stream, so I'm not starting a new game today or anything. We're just gonna kind of continue on and see if we can get a couple of new princesses unlocked. We can look through, I think it's memories that shows me which, yeah, these are the princesses that we have unlocked, and we still have many more that we haven't seen. So I thought it would be fun to do a little bit of a let's play with this game. If you don't know about this game, you are absolutely missing out. Black Tabby Games is the developer of Slay the Princess and Scarlet Hollow, which are two of my top games of all time. So you should check them out on Steam if you haven't. But without further ado, let's just get into the game. Okay, I think I do actually need to start a new game in order to continue, because where we left off, we had ended the game. It was over. So, new game. Chapter 1, The Hero and the Princess. I am so excited to revisit this.
In the woods, and at the end of that path is a cabin. And in the basement of that cabin is a princess. You're here to slay her. If you don't, it will be the end of the world.
Okay. Have you considered that maybe the only reason she's going to end the world is because she's locked up?
While I appreciate the mental exercise, we are running up against a bit of a ticking clock. Nevertheless, let me assure you, the princess is locked up because she's dangerous. She is not dangerous because she's locked up. And before you decide to waste even more of our time by asking how I know that, let me suggest a more pragmatic lens through which to view this situation. Causality doesn't matter here, because the end result is the same no matter what led us up to this point. If the princess leaves the cabin, the world will end, and there is no changing that. It's no use arguing semantics over a metaphorical chicken or egg, because the egg is hatched and it's about to ruin everything. Unless, of course, you do your job and slay her.
Okay. I don't know if I've done the option where I just turn around and
Seriously?
leave.
You're just going to turn around and leave?
I'm gonna do my best to
You
try
even
to
know
do
where you're
things that I've
going.
never done before, even though I may not remember the things that I've done before. But I really want to get those princesses.
Fine. I suppose you just quietly continue down the path away from the cabin. Good. What we're being asked to do here is wrong. Better to wash our hands of this whole situation than to take part in it. Ignore that annoying little voice. He doesn't know what he's talking about. That's strange. It looks like this path also leads to the cabin. How convenient. Everything's back on track again. Maybe the world can still be saved after all.
Turn around again and leave again.
You're really keen on wasting everyone's time, aren't you? It's remarkably selfish, if you ask me. I've already outlined the stakes of the situation. If you don't do your job, everyone dies. Dies. Forever.
Okay. Do I want to respond? I think we'll just quietly continue down the path.
Silence is deafening.
Yes, I imagine so.
But fine. You turn around and trek back down the path
I wonder how long we can continue just walking away.
Oh, would you look at that? You're at the cabin again. Now, I'm not normally one for superstition or astrology, but I have to say, it seems like the universe itself is doing its best to bring you to your fated confrontation with the princess.
Oh yeah? Well, I guess I started walking... Well, I guess I start walking in a different direction, again. In fact, I'm going to keep just trekking through the wilderness until I find a way out of this
There's
place.
always a choice. Let me tell you right now that you're making the wrong one for pretty much everyone who has ever lived, as well as for everyone who ever will. And here we go. As you trudge into the woods, something strange starts to happen.
Is that the cabin up there?
At first, it's little flickers
Yeah.
out of the corner of your eyes. Glimpses of familiar wooden structures through the leaves.
The music has shifted.
But as you focus on your surroundings, you start to realize that those flickers weren't just a trick of light.
Mm-hmm.
In every direction,
Oh, no.
there is a path and a cabin. And not just a cabin, the cabin. An infinite fractal of paths and cabins desperately trying to draw you back to where you need to be.
Wait, what's going on?
But you're too stubborn for that, aren't you? It doesn't matter how many paths or cabins appear around you, you're just going to do whatever you can to shirk your responsibility because you care more about irritating me than you do about the fate of the world. You've doomed us all, you know that, right? But of course you do. Otherwise you wouldn't just wander off into the forest in search of certain death. You lose track of just how long you spend aimlessly tromping through the wilderness. But it's not like any of that time spent lost in the woods really matters, because it isn't long before the world ends and everyone dies.
Wow, okay. Yeah, that's definitely new to me. Chapter 2, The Stranger.
You're on a path in the woods, and at the end of that path
Is that different?
is a cabin. And in the basement of that cabin
Was there always like a
is a
grid?
princess. You're here to slay her. If you don't, it will be the end of the world.
Okay, no.
Oh, don't you start grandstanding about morals. The fate of the world is at risk right now, and the life of a mere princess shouldn't stop you from saving us all.
If he doesn't remember what happened, then maybe it's best to keep it that way.
I don't know. I think it's more fun if he knows what we're thinking. He's like a captive audience. The entire world ending wasn't enough to get rid of us. I don't think there's much he can do other than object. I wonder what else we can do to ruin his day. If by ruining my day, you mean ruining everyone's day forever, then yes, I suppose there are plenty of ways you could pull that off.
The world really did end last time, didn't it? We should be careful. For all we know, we just got lucky.
The world hasn't ended yet, and you are never going to slay her with that attitude. Stuff those pathetic little voices to the back of your mind and stay focused on the task ahead.
Okay. We could lie, we could explore. Oh, yeah, okay. Those walls weren't here the last time. You can't just force me to go to the cabin.
What are you talking about? I'm sure those walls have always been there. It makes sense if you think about it. If there weren't any walls in the woods, someone might have gotten lost. Or,
There are no
heaven
walls
forbid,
in the
someone other than you
woods.
might have stumbled onto the princess.
We can only go to the cabin. We cannot turn around. Let's lie. Yep, okay. Heading to the cabin now where I'm definitely going to slay that princess.
You know I can tell when you're lying, right? Please take this seriously. I am begging you. A warning before you go any
Interesting.
further. She will lie, she will cheat, and she will do everything in her power to stop you from slaying her. Don't believe a word she says.
If we're stuck going in there, maybe we should believe her. Maybe she isn't a liar.
Ignore him. He's just being difficult for the sake of it.
Let's keep an open mind.
Proceed.
The cabin interior
Ooh.
is wrong.
I like that
A
window.
confusing patchwork of many cabin interiors, all projected across what's almost the same space.
Interesting.
It's all shifted.
Oh, it's
An
like a
inch
double
here, a foot
exposure type of
such that
thing.
the seams are never quite visible enough for the place to make any sense.
Oh, how interesting.
The only furniture of note is a plain table, its legs all the wrong lengths, its material devoid of feature. Perched on that table is a pristine blade. The blade is your implement. You'll need it if you want to
Oh,
do
I
this
wish
right.
wish I could ask you what to do right now. Because
You
I
want
feel
us to
so
take it?
conflicted.
Maybe we should just leave it to collect dust, or better yet, grab it. and
Can we throw it out the
window?
window?
What good is a knife against a world-ending monstrosity anyway? No, we're taking the knife. Have you seen this place? We have literally no idea what to expect and no idea what we're dealing with. I've already told you what you're dealing with. You're dealing with a princess. How many times do I have to explain this incredibly simple and straightforward premise? You can't just say that, and when everything here is so wrong. Listen to me. My job is to describe facts as facts and to guide you through your job, which is to slay the princess and through that action, save the entire world. And if you're going to slay her, you cannot let fear creep into your heart.
You cannot lose yourself before you even get to her.
I don't think I want to take the knife.
What's going to happen if we lose ourselves?
I think I want to leave it
Nothing,
here.
because
If I
you're
can throw
going
it
to
out the
pull
window,
yourself
that's what I want to
together.
do.
Just ignore the stressful geometry and stay calm.
All geometry is stressful.
How? Even if we closed our eyes, you're constantly describing it to us.
True.
I'm not going to stop doing my job, so you're just going to have to get better at yours. And quickly, if you don't mind.
Yes, take a deep breath. I'm all for getting under his skin,
But we'll miss out on loads of fun if we shrivel up into a ball and go insane the first time we see something weird.
what you're seeing here is obviously real. Just accept it and go with the flow. It really isn't hard.
Okay, I'm fine.
Good. Now, whenever you're ready, we're all waiting for you to complete a very important task.
Okay. It doesn't tell me if I can throw it out the window. Maybe I should approach the mirror first.
You walk up to the wall next to the basement door. It's a wall. There isn't much to see here.
What are you talking about? This isn't a wall. It's a mirror. Or at least it'll be a mirror once we wipe off that layer of grime.
Wipe the mirror clean.
You reach forward and rub your hand against the cabin wall. I hope you know how ridiculous you look right now.
But there was a mirror a second ago.
And now it's gone. You know that taking the mirror away from us isn't going to change things, right? We'll find it again, and then we'll see whatever it is that you don't want us to see.
Take the blade.
You take the blade from the table. It would be difficult to slay the princess and save the world without a weapon.
What if I just dropped it through the floor right there?
Okay, fine, you took the knife. But you really shouldn't hold it like that.
Then how are we supposed to hold it?
The other way, thumb at the bottom. Will look much cooler and more serious if we hold it with our thumb at the bottom.
It really doesn't matter how you hold the blade, as long as you have it. Just make a choice.
Oh. Okay, weird. Hold the blade the other way.
Switch your grip on the blade. Congratulations.
Yes! Isn't this so much better?
Okay, fine.
I didn't
You're
expect
right.
that to be the
This
choice
does look a lot
that
better.
the choices that I would
It really
have.
doesn't matter. Just get on with it and deal with the princess already.
I wonder how that changes. Oh, throw it out the window.
Ah, yes! Do it!
Seriously.
Oh,
You
both windows
throw
broke.
the blade at the window, glass showering the cabin as your weapon flies out into the night.
We'll be fine, don't worry about it. What's the worst that could happen? The world ends. Been there, done that.
I'm not so sure. This place is already messing with my head. It would be much better if we had a weapon.
What's done is done. Good luck, hero.
Enter the basement.
The door to the basement creaks open,
Ooh.
revealing a web of branching staircases all built from unidentifiable materials. Nothing here seems to belong, and the closer you examine your surroundings,
This
the more
is so
confused
cool.
you get.
Oh, I love
Your
this
head
game.
throbbing with the effort of making sense of this place. None of the stairs even seem to go anywhere, let alone down. The air here has a sickening, almost sludge-like miasma to it.
Miasma?
Kind of
Okay,
indiscernible
vocab
quality
word.
that comes from the blending
What does
together
that
of
mean?
every scent there is at once. An odor that is simultaneously everything and yet the sum of it all coalescing into a thick, nauseating nothing. If the princess lives here, slaying her is probably doing her a favor. Her voice, a disquieting collage of tone and personality,
can't wait to
drags
hear
up
her.
the stairs.
I love this voice actress. She does such a good job.
Hello? Hi. What are you doing here? Are you here to kill?
No, thank you.
Oh, don't be such a baby.
I don't want to do this. Let's just turn around and leave. This feels wrong. This feels like a trap. Like whatever we do, we're gonna die. We don't even have a weapon.
But we already tried turning around and leaving, didn't we? And he threw up a wall. No way to go but forward. And whatever choice we make, whatever she is, we know one thing for sure.
The music is so interesting too because it sounds like the tracks are all layered on top of each other. Because I can kind of pick out a couple of melodies that I recognize, but they sound like a little bit off. This is
And
so
what's
creative.
That the fate of the world hinges on your success? there'll still be plenty of ways to ruin his day.
Ooh. Let's take the soft stairs. I don't know how stairs can be soft, but we'll
You
take
step to the
those.
right. The path feels soft and reassuring against your feet. The stairs almost seem to cradle you as you
So
make
maybe
your way
we'll
down,
walk this way and
like they're
meet
guiding
a
your
kinder
heels from one
princess.
step directly to the next. You barely have to extend any effort to descend, the stairway doing most of the work for you. You don't feel like there's any concern that you might slip or tumble or lose your way. But the further you go, the deeper you sink in.
Oh,
First, it's like a lovely plush carpet.
Like
your
a-
toes
like a
digging
marshmallow
down, barely hitting
staircase.
any resistance at all. But soon enough, you're fighting just to keep your knees from sinking out of
oh
sight.
weird.
The softness threatens to swallow you whole, to wrest control of your body and surround you in a false ethereal bliss, pretending to save you from the cruelties of choice and consequence. It's slow going, but you manage to fight against the
Wow.
overwhelming urge to fall back.
Are we
into
even
comfort
gonna
and
make
nothingness,
it
the
to
very
her?
struggle to continue forward, consuming your every thought. You slowly lose sense of yourself the further you go.
Whoa.
Time disappears, and you can feel yourself
What
begin
in
to
the
untether.
world? Okay, concept art.
Physical sensations dull and then vanish, until the only things experienced are the endless repeating patterns and emotions of the journey, a continuous march forward to a destination long forgotten.
Are you
Oh
okay?
shoot, I didn't mean to skip that.
What the hell was that? What happened to us? I feel so strange. Like I'm fundamentally different, but also still the same person I was at the top of the stairs. Oh well, that was a trip, but now it's over. Time to get back to our old devilish ways. The princess, eyes bright but otherwise shrouded in darkness, watches you impatiently from the other side of the basement. Don't forget why you're here. And why are we here again? In case you weren't listening, I'm afraid I lost myself on the way down. You're here to... He's just being an ass, we remember. Though I'm still not sure if we should trust you.
We also don't have our
Let's
weapon,
talk to her for a bit, try and get
so
our
we can't
bearings.
slay her.
She seems normal.
I'm sorry. I didn't realize I was here.
That's okay. Sometimes I forget where I am too.
The shadows recede, revealing the princess's face. She's so warm and friendly. It's deception. Don't buy into it.
How strange. So, why are you here?
As the princess speaks again, it's almost as if she fractures. And where there was once just one of her, there is now another. We can do that? I don't like this. It's those cabins all over again. Can we put her back? You said you'd been here before, right? What exactly happened last time? Does it matter? Yes, it matters. But I'm not going to waste any more time prying out details if you're going to be so irritating about it. It seems to me like you saw something you weren't supposed to have seen.
Probably.
If only you'd listened to whatever words of wisdom you were given in that other reality. But what's done is done, isn't it? Whatever you saw last time, unsee it. Whatever thoughts weaseled their way into your head, unthink them. If it's not already too late. You have a job to do here, and you need to do it now. Ooh, new plan. Let's see if we can make even more of her.
Okay. Getting down here was weird. Like I was pulled apart and put back together again. Do you know what happened to me?
I don't know what happened to you, but you look like you're in one piece now. But I understand. Sometimes I feel like I'm being pulled apart too. It's so terrifying down here. But at least now you're not alone. And I'm not. We're probably stuck down here forever, aren't we? There's no way out, and barely a way in. I don't remember what it was like before I was in this place. Why would I know what happened to you?
This is so cool. For all I know, you're locked up down here for a reason. Do you know why you're here?
I don't know why I'm here, but there has to be a reason, right? You don't just lock a princess away in a place like this without a reason. I wish I knew what it was. But you know, right? You have to know. You're the
I've
only
never
person
seen
I've
this
ever
princess
seen,
before.
or at least the only one I can remember. Don't give me false hope.
But I've seen
Please
princesses
just end
similar
this
to
already.
these two.
One way or another, just do it.
Oh, don't be coy. We both know why I'm locked away here. I'm a monster, and the second I get out of this place, I'm going to end the entire world.
Okay, this was fun for a bit, but we can't even really interact with her, can we? What's the point of asking questions if all we're going to get is a million answers?
Because it's
I
fun.
don't follow what's going on anymore. We need to get out of here. This whole place is making me itch.
Are we gonna get a fifth one? What's your name?
You can call me Princess, if you'd like. Princess. It doesn't matter. I've been down here for so long. What's the point of a name if there's no one around to use it?
No, I don't need a name. My name is whatever hushed whispers follow in the wake of my devastation.
None of them have names. How astute. I told you she was untrustworthy.
There's more of you now.
Do you need help? Not that there's much I can do chained up like this, but I'm the only one down here. So if you need anything, I'll do my best. I don't feel like I've gotten any bigger.
It must be fear creeping into your heart. You know you can't stop me. And what's that supposed to mean? Are you trying to get under my skin?
She fractures again.
Even the way that her hands are drawn is different with every character. Do you see that? Like the one in the top left, how she's like scheming. And she's very like lethargic and uninterested. She looks calculated, but not in a like scheming way. And she looks just annoyed. And she looks genuinely like worried but pleasant.
I don't like where this is going. Neither do I. Which is why you need to slay her now before things get more complicated than they already are. How would we even do that? Where would we start? We'd always start by retrieving the blade. The one he made us throw out the window. I wasn't the one who threw it. Oh, come on, you told us to. Don't try to pass the blame now that it's come back to bite us. Well, if I'd known we'd be dealing with this, maybe I wouldn't have been so hasty with my suggestions. This is reaching its breaking point. If you don't act now, there will be nothing in here but her. Take a deep breath and focus up. You can do this. But how do we decide what to do? Can there even be a right choice when all of them are so different? Stop overthinking it. Your drifting thoughts have clearly been part of the reason this situation has gotten out of hand. If you're trying to do the right thing, there's only ever been the one option, and that option is slaying her. Just do something. Do anything. Do all of it, if that's what you want. This place is hell, and it's only getting worse.
Whoa. I only have one option. So I have try and free her, leave her in the basement, and regretfully think about that time you threw the blade out the window. And you have to choose all of it.
That's not right. Go on. You take a step forward. Your foot lands, but it lands different. You experience a firm footfall, a gentle tread, a confident stride. You can feel yourself rupture. The room spins, your perception multiplying in a sickening kaleidoscope as your very self is pulled in incomprehensibly many directions. You find the blade suddenly in your hands. All at once you use it to strike at her bindings as you remain upstairs and slay her and leave her to languish alone. Is this what the end of the world looks like? What an unbearable mess. For this, we can't... Do you not have anything witty to say? I could use a good bit of wit right now. No, I don't, because this isn't fun. How are we supposed to have fun if everything is happening at the same time?
That's
it's the same
insane.
as nothing. Nothing is excruciating. Luckily for all of us, nothing and everything doesn't go on forever. The world and the princess collapse in on themselves before it all falls apart.
Whoa. That's so cool
I
looking.
think he's gone. We were never going to salvage this, were we?
What happened to us? What are we? There are parts of us that are dead, and the others,
They just don't fit. They just don't fit.
we can feel them moving around in spaces they don't belong. It's all so uncomfortable. Did you do this? Did we do this? Can you pull us back apart? Can you fix us?
We should help her. I think we did this.
Wow.
How surprisingly sincere. I didn't actually think our actions had consequences. It's a little late for regret, isn't it?
Please.
Wow. It's going to be okay. But you don't know if she had the chance to hear your reply. She's gone, replaced with something else.
She's gone. Where did she go? And there's that mirror again. Why is it here? Why now?
The narrator's gone.
He is. Does that mean the world ended? What are we supposed to do now?
I don't know where she went, and I don't know how we'd even go about looking for her.
Right. She's gone. It's just us and that awful thing. Again, what the hell are we supposed to do?
I think I'm supposed to look at the mirror.
There's something dreadful about it. I don't think you should. No. Don't do that.
Approach the mirror.
I'm begging you, don't do this.
The mirror never scared you before.
It's different now. It feels, I don't know, final.
You approach the mirror. Silence as you reach forward. They're gone, but the mirror remains. It's time for you to see what's in it. It's you. You are alone in a place that is empty. It is quiet here. You are at the cabin.
Something finds me in the long quiet and brings me the gift of a fragile vessel.
The gift of a fragile vessel?
Yes, nerves and fibers to feel the worlds beyond, perspectives to make my own.
Her voice is the voice I want to hear when I die and I cross over to the next life.
These ones are a contradiction, a winding kaleidoscope of paths and wall. They are stretched into a shape not unlike me, but it is a shape they cannot hold. I am sorry that you met this vessel so early in your journey, but they will make for a rich and vibrant heart. Do not mourn them, for they will finally get to know themselves.
Are you what sent me to slay the princess? Are you what trapped me here?
I have only just now stirred to consciousness. I could not have trapped you here, and I too yearn to be free.
Are you the princess?
She is part of me, and part of me is her.
But were you always the princess, or are you just making her a part of yourself?
You speak in circles. Does it matter where one thing begins and another ends?
What are you?
I am solitary lights in an empty city. What are you?
I don't know what I am.
I think that you are like me. We are oceans, reduced to shallow creeks.
Do we know each other?
You are familiar, but you are not me. I feel sadness, longing, hope as I witness you.
Do you know about the worlds beyond this place?
I know only that they are.
Is this the end of the world?
How can the world have ended if we are talking?
Let her out of there.
I'm sorry. There are some changes that can never be undone. There are some tears that can never be unshed. This is not a place that can hold a fragment of a concept. The moment she arrived here, she was going to return to me. I promise that it doesn't hurt.
What happens now?
Nothing, as we are. But I know that there are worlds beyond us, and that we are meant to reach them. There is no exit, but this vessel is a creature of perception. She can make you forget, if only you believe her to be able to. Bring me more perspectives, so that I may be whole, and perhaps then we will know our freedom.
How many more pieces of you do I have to find?
More than you have found, but less than there are to find. I am infinite. The rest will find their own way home.
How much will I forget?
Everything, until we meet again.
Okay, make me forget.
She asks that I tell you to remember her. You won't.
Everything goes dark, and you die. Chapter 1. The Hero and the Princess.
You're on a path in the woods, and at the end of that path
That was
is a
awesome.
cabin.
That
You're
one was
here to
so
slay
cool.
her.
Okay. Do we want to do the same thing? Are we able to do? Okay, I can't turn back.
You make your
I
way
can't
up
turn
the
back.
short path to the cabin. You'll find the princess within. She will lie.
We're not going to go through with this, right?
Okay,
Ignore
we've
him.
heard most of that dialogue, I think.
The interior of the cabin is almost entirely bare. The air
What-
is
what
stale
do we
and
do
musty,
this
and the
time?
floor and walls are painted in a fine layer of dust. The only furniture of note is a plain wooden table. Perched on that table is a pristine blade. The blade is your implement.
We'll take the
You take the
blade,
blade from
but I don't know if I want to kill her.
the door to the basement creaks open, revealing a staircase faintly illuminated.
Just checking in on you.
Oh, it's been so long since anyone's come down here. I was starting to think they'd forgotten about me.
Okay, so she's got some
You walk
smug
downstairs
vibes.
and lock eyes with the princess. There's a heavy chain around her wrist, binding her to the far wall of the basement.
She's so coldly beautiful. Is she really a threat to the world?
Focus on the task at hand.
And there you are. Are you here to kill me or something?
Nuh-uh.
Then drop the knife.
We should. It'll go a long way to building trust with her. Don't you dare. It's fine. We can decide what we want
Oh,
to
I
do
wish I could
after we
remember
talk to
the
her.
paths that I've
Maybe she
taken
really is a
before.
monster.
Like
Killing
exactly how
someone
I
in
had taken
cold blood
them.
isn't very becoming of us.
I'm thinking chapter 1 we drop it, we don't kill her, then chapter 2 we kill her. And see what happens, but I can't remember if I've done that before.
The blade tumbles out of your trembling hands and drops to the floor with an unceremonious clang.
Thank you. Maybe now we can just talk.
Or if I have another
Against
opportunity
your
to pick
better
up the blade,
judgment, you step forward to speak with the
Then I
princess
will.
face to face, unarmed. We'll be fine. I don't know what you're hoping to accomplish here, but I can assure you there's no reasoning with her.
So here we are. What an awkward start to a relationship.
I've definitely met this princess before. Do you know why I'm here to kill you?
Do you?
Touché. No.
You're lying.
How does she know that?
Don't think that just because I'm the one in chains, it means you have a right to interrogate me.
A relationship? Are you coming on to me?
Don't jump to any weird conclusions. We're two people who have met each other. By definition, we have a relationship.
Okay, we've talked enough.
Oh, have you decided what to do with me?
You know why you're here.
I could also keep her locked away. That's something that we could try. I don't know if I've done that yet. I'm gonna keep you locked away down here, at least for a bit. We can get to know each other better while I decide what to do.
That seems like a pretty good compromise. Leaving her alive is too risky. If you don't deal with her soon, she will find a way out.
One way or another, I'm going to find a way out of here. You can make it easier for both of us if you help. And if you don't, I can promise that you'll come to regret that decision.
You have to make a choice. Let's hope for all our sakes it's the right one.
I'm locking her in the basement.
I know you think this is a fair compromise, but it isn't. No one wins here.
It's a chance we'll have to take. We can make this work. If we just stay here and keep watch, no one has to die.
You're making a mistake.
You turn your back to the princess.
Is he gonna
and
close the
make your
door on
way
me?
to the stairs.
It won't be long before I slip these chains. And once I'm out of here, there will be hell to pay for leaving me behind.
Slip these chains? She can't, right? She needed our help to get out of here. But do you hear the conviction in her voice? I don't think she's bluffing.
Either way, she dropped her mask, didn't she? You can still turn around and finish the job.
No, we're sticking to the plan and locking her down
It'll
here.
be the death of all of us, but fine. Have it your way. You
Oh, I
close the
did get
basement
out.
door, locking it behind you and quickly barricading
I don't
it
think I've
with the
done
heavy
this.
wooden table that once held the blade.
Okay, we can make this work.
You settle in against the far wall to watch the basement door. It isn't long before you start to drift off, your eyelids heavy with fatigue. But sleep doesn't come. Instead, your rest is broken by a piercing, wailing voice calling out to you from the
Oh,
other
boy.
side of the door.
I know you're still there. Why don't you make things easier on yourself and let me out? It's not like this little door will hold for very long anyways. It's probably a good idea to try to get back on my good side.
She sounds terrifying. Like she's less of the princess you saw and more like something out of a nightmare.
As she violently rattles the door, you do your best to shut her out of your mind.
When I get out of here, I'm going to pick you apart piece by piece. I won't forget what you did, and I'll never forgive it. You don't know the kind of enemy you've made tonight.
It doesn't sound like she's getting any weaker.
Okay.
No, it doesn't.
Ignore her and go to sleep.
Just ignore her. Maybe the banging and wailing will stop if you just don't pay attention to it.
Doubt it.
You put the princess's threats out of your mind as best you can and huddle
That's
up against the
crazy.
wall. You jolt awake in the middle of the night to silence in the cabin. The ruckus has stopped, and the door to the basement is ajar, its lock broken.
She's gonna
and the
get
table
us.
shoved out of the way.
Where is she?
Thanks for helping me get out of that awful basement.
You try and stumble to your feet, but as the princess draws near, it's as though your
Ooh,
body
she's
simply
spooky.
stops working. It isn't all at once. The paralysis comes in waves. First your toes go numb, and then your feet, and then your legs. You lie prone on the floor of the cabin, unable to do anything but witness her approach.
Whose side are you on?
Yours, of course. But I have a duty to uphold the truth. Lying about the facts of the situation doesn't change them.
So helpless. I can take my time with you, can't I?
She steps closer,
Oh.
one silent footfall at a time, cocking her head in curiosity as you feel your organs.
Look at her
shutting down
hands!
one by one.
Or maybe I can't take my time with
Nightmare.
you. You don't look well.
Nightmare
Little
fuel.
around the gills. What a shame. If you'd only help me get out of here, we could have done such wonderful things together.
Your lungs stop drawing in breath, and your heart freezes in your chest. You have seconds left.
I'd say better luck next time, but we both know this is the end, don't we?
It can't be. This can't actually be how everything ends.
Oh.
I'm sorry, but it is. Everything goes dark, and you die.
The nightmare.
You're on a path in the woods.
We know about
You're
that.
here to...
We know about that. But I died. What am I doing here?
I can assure you that you're not dead. And to answer your second question, you're here to slay the princess. I literally told you that a second ago.
If he doesn't remember what happened, then maybe it's best to keep it that way.
Shh. What if he hears us? That's a very good question, little voice. What if he does hear you? Shit.
I think you'll find yourselves very
I think the
hard-pressed
voice of the
to keep
paranoid is a new
secrets
one for
from
me.
Not that it matters right now,
I
because
don't-
like I said,
I don't think that I've
this is
had
the
that one
first
before.
time we've met.
Okay. Oh, I can turn around and leave now. Now I have the choice to do that.
This is good. I was worried you might fall for his shit again, but this is good. Whatever answers there are to be found, they aren't here, and they definitely aren't there. Seriously? You're just going to turn around and leave? Do you even know where you're going?
Nope.
Fine. I suppose you just quietly continue down the path away from the cabin. That's strange. It looks like this path also leads to the cabin. How convenient.
Turn around again and leave again.
You're really keen on wasting everyone's time, aren't you? It's remarkably selfish, but fine. You turn around and trek back down the path you came.
Wait, something isn't right. Can you still hear me? You're supposed to wind up back at the cabin again. But everything is getting...
Ooh. Oh! Different.
What's going on? Where are we?
This is very
It's finally
different.
happened, hasn't it? We finally cracked.
The world around you is unwound, its physical matter replaced by a textured nothing. You find yourself in the long quiet once again. Memory returns. There's a distant rumbling, a sound of many sounds, undulations pulsing louder as something other comes close. You already know what dwells in the empty spaces. Feelers probe across the fabric of reality. Extremities find your consciousness and wrap themselves around it. You are no longer alone. Confusion. Why are you here? I am unfinished. Resistance. Fingers drag claws across the glass surface of your soul. Frustration. This vessel is full of you. It is useless to us if it doesn't bring more gifts. Force pushing against your will. No, you cannot go back. Not there. Regret. This world is broken. Beyond repair. We must weave something new. Sorry about the car zooming past my house. A wagging finger. There's only so much thread in this place. Do not waste it. I am our only salvation.
You're on a path in the woods, and at the you're here.
Okay. I want to do essentially the same
You make your
thing.
way. A warning. She will not go
Except-
through with this, right? Ignore him.
Except I don't want the world to end like that. So we're doing chapter 1 the same. We're doing chapter 1 the
The
same.
interior of the cabin.
Take the blade.
You take the blade from the table.
Enter the basement.
The door to the
Blah blah, just checking in on you.
It's been so long since anyone's come down here.
Nuh-uh.
Then drop the...
Drop it.
The blade tumbles out of your trembling hands and drops to the floor with an unceremonious clang.
Okay, I need everything to catch up. A relationship? Do you know why I'm here?
Do you?
No.
You're lying.
How does she know that?
Don't think that just because I'm the one in chains, it means you have a right to interrogate me.
Okay, we've talked enough.
Oh, have you
You know.
I don't have the option to leave her down here. So, this is different.
Doubt, unfortunately, clouds your thoughts as you attempt to run her through. A moment of distraction and hesitation is all she needed to sidestep your thrust and deliver a catastrophic blow to your jaw. It feels like you've been hit with a sledgehammer. You can feel bone grinding on bone where your jaw has been fractured. Holy shit, that hurts! Though she's unarmed, the shock of that first strike is enough to stagger you, putting you and the princess on somewhat equal footing. Your blade slashes through the air again and again, and her fists connect with your body as many times or more, each impact as heavy as that first bone-crushing hit. We can still turn this around.
Oh, I could give up.
Are you serious? As internal bleeding sets in, the blade falls from your trembling hands, clattering to the ground uselessly. You lacked the will to finish the job, your bruised and broken body falling to its knees before her. The princess, exhausted, chest heaving with heavy breaths, tosses the blade away from you. This is the end, isn't it?
Is this really the best you could do? Look at you. Completely broken. I'd be lying if I said I wasn't a little disappointed.
She plants her foot on your chest and pushes you onto your back, the air leaving your lungs in a heavy puff. And then she brings her knee to your throat. She leans into it with the kind of weight you didn't think her slight frame could possibly possess, shattering your windpipe and leaving you starved for breath.
Ew.
It's too bad. I was looking forward to some company.
Everything goes dark, and you die.
The tower.
You're on a path in the woods. You're here to slay her.
Okay. Proceed.
A warning. But she will lie.
We might as... Can we
Oh,
tone down
voice of the
pessimism
broken.
Just a smidge. I'm not being a pessimist. I'm just being realistic.
I think that I've had the voice of the broken
You're being
before.
annoying. Just ignore their bickering, and whatever you do, don't pledge yourself to her.
Unless I'm
Cannot stress enough how
confusing
absolutely
the broken with the
catastrophic
voice
that
of
would
the
be for
haunted.
everyone, yourself included. I agree. If she's wrongfully imprisoned, then we should rescue her, but if he's telling the truth, we shouldn't just hand her the world on a silver platter. Rescue her? Given the stakes of the situation, there isn't really a difference between rescuing her and pledging yourself to her. Either would be terrible. So please try to ignore both of those knuckleheads and focus on saving the world. Let's not make this harder than it has to be.
If that's what you want, I guess I don't have a say here.
The interior of the cabin is
Ooh.
larger and more grandiose than its
Different.
humble exterior would suggest. The only furniture of note is a massive marble altar with a pristine blade perched on its edge.
Very
The
different.
blade is your implement.
Why do we feel so small? We don't feel small. We are small.
Take the blade.
You take the blade from the altar. It would be difficult to slay the princess and save the world without a weapon.
Enter the basement. We'll ignore the mirror. The same thing essentially happens every time with the mirror, I think.
The door to the basement creaks open, revealing a spiral staircase.
its steps almost as deep as you are tall. The smell of incense drifts up from below. For a moment, you almost feel at ease. This is actually kind of nice. It's still a stone basement. If the princess lives here, slaying her is probably doing her a favor. Her booming voice rolls up the stairs.
Is that a guest I hear? Don't linger on the stairs. Come down and witness me.
Oh boy.
You weren't kidding when you said it was booming. She wasn't like this last time. We need to get down there. She wants us to see her. We need to see her. Should we be worried about your sudden change in attitude? Just a few minutes ago, you were going on about how pointless.
Yeah, what's that
everything was.
about?
Now you want to go down there. It doesn't matter what that little voice says. He's not the one making the decisions. Though if his ramblings get you to the princess, they get you to the princess.
Continue.
Making your way down the spiral staircase is a time-consuming and exhausting effort, every step requiring you to clamber over one edge before dropping to the next.
Is she gonna be just massive?
Soon the end comes into view, and you tumble to the bottom, entering the vast
like giant princess?
The princess
Yeah.
towers over you, almost glowing in the weak starlight, her figure framed by a stained glass window. Her long hair billows around her, and a chain binds her wrist to the far wall. The chain is nothing to her. It might as well be a toy for all the good it would do. I told you it was pointless to resist her.
The little bird has returned to me.
Little
I wonder
bird.
what he wants. You brought that knife again, even though you know it's useless. Such charming audacity. Drop it.
Let's not.
As if on command, the blade slips from your grasp.
Oh.
It clatters uselessly to the floor. But we didn't drop it. We decided to grip it tighter, remember? Are you really just going to let that happen to us? I have a duty to report facts as facts, and the fact is that you dropped the blade. Of course we dropped it. She's so much more than us. You wouldn't understand what it feels like to be in her presence. Oh, I understand what's going on, and you'd better snap yourself out of it.
Kneel.
No.
Oh, are you still trying to defy me? I said kneel.
Your legs buckle, and your knees hit the floor.
That's my good little bird. Now, why don't we talk? The last time we met, you tried to kill me. And here you are again, trying to succeed where you've already catastrophically failed. What draws you back here beyond the empty halls of death? Speak.
The last time we met, nobody should have met her before this. You should be the first. You're the only one I'd trust to deal with her. And you shouldn't have trusted us. There was nothing we could do to stop her then. And there's nothing we can do to stop her now. He's being melodramatic, but yeah, we've been here before, and she absolutely destroyed us. What are we even supposed to do to stop her? That's worrying. Whatever you do, don't tell her why you're here. It's best not to give her any ideas.
Remain silent.
Do you think holding shut your beak is enough to stop me from prying it open? Do
Look at her
you think
hands.
Your skull can save your thoughts from being seen? You're less broken than I thought. Perhaps you need another lesson in submitting to your betters. Pick up that needle.
Needle?
Do it. It's what she
Are we talking about the
wants.
knife?
No objections here. I don't know what she's planning, and I don't like that we don't know what she's planning, but we might as well pick up the blade. As your eye falls on the blade, you feel a weight. Some divine hand that sits unperceived by your senses, but that manages to push you towards its desires like an unseen puppeteer.
Wow. Okay.
You reach forward and grasp the blade.
Stand.
This one's easy. See? This isn't so bad. Okay, yeah. We can do that. We were probably going to stand anyway. You can feel a creaking tension between body and will as you slowly rise to your feet, like two foes forced into an unhappy truce. The princess eyes you with soft contemplation. The moment seems to last a lifetime, the silent anticipation of what's to come dragging out the long, painful seconds. But all silences are broken eventually.
To define me is to claim we stand on level ground. We do not. You are quiet shadow, while I am brilliant radiance. Take that knife in your hand and slit your throat.
What? You don't have to listen to her. You're armed. Just steel your nerves.
I have a feeling we have to listen to her.
Oh, we'll end this all right.
Yeah, we're just...
Your hand lifts
Yeah,
the blade
there
and
we
brings
go.
it towards your throat. Okay, I apologize for the unclear language. End her.
Okay. We can't resist, but we could try to slay the princess, which is resisting. Let's try.
Your body is sluggish and unresponsive, actively fighting against you, but you do your best to stagger forward. One step at a time, you move towards the princess.
She looks a little bit concerned.
Slitting your throat would have been a mercy, but it seems you're in need of a harsher lesson. Plunge that knife into your lungs.
Uh-oh.
I'm sorry.
Uh-oh.
As you take another step forward, the blade digs into your ribs, slicing through flesh with ease. It somehow feels like an entirely natural thing to do, while the simple act of walking has become an arduous impossibility. Then it slides back out, the wound burning as a small hiss of air escapes through the fresh orifice. Blood fills your lungs.
Now, do it again. Keep doing it until I give you permission to stop.
Those are just words. You don't have to listen to her. It's what she wants. You, heroic one, what are you doing? Don't just let this happen. Stop him from killing you. I'm on it. Your other hand locks around your wrist, struggling to keep it from perforating vital organs. But the blade still flails towards you, managing to slice bits of skin that plop to the floor to join the growing pile of blood and gore beneath you. Despite the pain, you manage to keep yourself in one piece, at least for now.
This game... Okay, hold on. This game is poetry,
Beautiful display. A wounded
but with that comes
thinking it can
such
defy a god.
descriptive language when it comes to the blood, guts, and gore,
It
and
doesn't have to be like
yikes!
It doesn't have to hurt.
And the
so
squelching
much.
sound.
You can choose a gentle end. You can choose to leave that punctured vessel for the next.
Slay the princess.
Or you can pathetically struggle against yourself until the floor of this temple is painted with the bloody impressions of your futility.
You continue to approach the
Oh,
princess,
yikes.
even as the repeated gouges of your blade expose bone and muscle to the open air of the basement.
You know, this would be a lot easier if you gave us a hand.
My influence only goes so far, and I can only juggle so many things at once. The best I can do right now is to continue to drive you forward. Believe me, this whole ordeal would be so much easier if I didn't have to contend with free will. You're the one making things difficult. You're the one making us hurt. She doesn't want to hurt us.
Bull.
She's just doing what she has to.
Stop.
As you finish crossing the room, you fall to your knees at the princess's feet, your chest heaving as your blood pools in the crevices of the stone floor, the coppery taste
Hello?
coating your throat. The princess kneels down, lifting your chin with her finger as her face lowers to yours.
Your devotion is misplaced. You've surrendered to delusion. But something about your defiant spirit speaks to me. You are different than you were before. Perhaps, if you've learned your lesson, I can spare you from the release of death. There's a place at my side for you, if you'll have it. Not as an equal, but as something worthy to be kept. A priest, perhaps, or a pet.
Well, that's the meaning, isn't it? Yes, how thoughtful of her. It's a mercy. Take it. I think he's given up whatever say he had at the start of all this. At least one of you is sane. She's within striking distance, and she's only negotiating now because she knows you have what it takes to put an end to her. Seize the moment before it's too late.
Ooh. Okay. Oh, this is such a 50-50. I want to do both of these. I want to know what happens with both of these. But we're going with this. I'm yours.
That's right. I can feel your heart opening to me. And there's what you've been chasing. The motivation that dragged you across the floor, bleeding and choking. I am destined to destroy the world. Something about that thought wraps itself around my heart, as if it's a fundamental truth to my being that I'd somehow forgotten. The collapse of the old is a necessary prelude to the birth of the new, and the world as it is now is overdue for alterations. It's time for us to seize my destiny.
If this is what you want, then I guess there's not much else for me to say. No, you can't just give in to her. Not when the stakes are so high. Not when you're so close. I won't let you do this.
There's
I think it's too late.
something in the way. A greasy film inside of you.
Are you gonna
where
take
it
the narrator
doesn't
away?
belong. Try. Is that a person? No. It used to be a person. It's something different
Look at the window with the
An echo.
hands.
Is she talking about
Cool
you?
details.
That's impossible. She's not supposed to be able to interact with me.
You're a small one, aren't you? A shriveling little worm stretched beyond its limits, trying to control things that it can't understand.
No. What are you talking about?
I don't care what you are. You're mine. Rise, my little bird.
Without hesitation, you're brought to your feet.
Break my chains.
And how are we supposed to do that? All we have is a blade. All you need to do is believe it's been done.
Whoa.
Her chains shatter, and the cuff falls from her wrist. She is loose, and the end is upon us.
What a good disciple you are. Come, it's time for us to leave.
What happens now?
Nothing. And then, everything.
There she goes. But you do not take her hand, nor will you ever. It's time to leave. Memory returns.
She's gone. Where did she go? Should we try and find her? And is that a mirror?
Approach.
This doesn't feel right. It feels different. Final. I don't want to look at us.
The voices feel small, distant as you approach. Silence as you reach forward. They are gone once again. The mirror always makes them leave, but you need to see what's in it. You've grown. You find yourself in the long quiet once again. Oh. You're at the cabin.
When I found you in the long quiet alone, I was terrified. What if you had decided to let me wither? But your commitment now is final. Your ability to walk the path of mutual annihilation is vanished
This
with
is
your
wild.
return. If you still wish to obliterate me, it will have to wait until I am complete. Flickering lights and empty cityscapes become pockets of vitality and movement. I am more than I was before. Whenever you are ready, I will wipe your slate clean once again.
What does it feel like to change like this?
Eyes close in reflection. Perspectives meld together, and the breadth of my experience stretches to new corners. There are contradictions, conflicts in my nature, and there are familiarities that bind everything together. It feels correct. This is what I need to be.
Do you have any thoughts on this vessel? This is my favorite question to ask.
This one is dominance, a figure capable of bending everything to her will. She will make for an overwhelming heart. Do not mourn her, for she would not be able to mourn you.
How much have you changed?
Is a child the same as an infant? I am an unbroken pattern, but every vessel gives fresh perspectives and carves new avenues of expression. I am different, but I am the same.
I'm ready to go back.
I will long for your return, but it will give me time to reflect on what I am. We will meet again.
Everything goes dark, and you die. And that is going to be the end of today's video. YouTube, if you would like to catch me live sometime, you can follow me on Twitch. There's a link in the video description that you can click on to follow me over there and get notifications about when I go live. Or you can continue watching the VODs, the Let's Plays, and the Cozy Fallout 4 builds here on YouTube by subscribing to this channel. And either way, no matter what you decide, I love you so much, and I will see you next time. Bye.